Welcome to today's video. Today was an unlucky day, to say the least. I took a losing trade in the morning in London session, and then when I returned for New York session, tradovate was down. So we're gonna see if there would have been a setup. I haven't even checked yet, to be honest. Let's first go over the trade I took in the morning, and then afterwards we'll check the trade that I could have taken if there was any. I have no clue. So let's just go over my first trade, the reason why I took it, and why I shouldn't have taken it. So first of all, 15-minute zone right here with the midline marked out. Then we scale down to the 5-minute zone. Hopefully this one will allow us to. Boom. 5-minute zone. Both bullish. The zone's marked out. Scale down to the 1 minute. I'm not gonna lie, I was pretty tired this morning. I haven't been this tired in the morning in the past week or 2 weeks. But I got up anyway, right? Because we got money to make. So we move down, we break outside of our 5-minute zone with a gap. We break outside our 15-minute midline also, and we keep moving down. We have a lot of selling power here, but no fair value gaps that were retested. We create our first fair value gap right about, no, this is the fair value gap right here. This fair value gap gets created. If you look at the fucking numbers, this is a fair value gap worth 2 ticks, not even a point. 2 ticks of a fair value gap. We go sideways. This is like barely any movement. I don't know how I was even thinking about trading this. This is literally the same as yesterday morning. So now I know. Any basic, slow, choppy shit, don't even, if we call this a fair value gap, don't even trade off it. Don't even trade. It's not even worth it. If it really wanted, it would have connected with this as a big fair value gap, but that did not happen. So we go back up, we retest that fair value gap. So I'm like, okay, are we going to engulf this? I don't think so, because we had all this sideways choppiness. Well, we made a new fair value gap right here, this rectangular form right here. But my dumbass drew, why is it so far away? Excuse me. My dumbass drew the fair value gap like this. Yeah, I drew it like this because I pre-drew the fair value gap before the candle actually closed. So it was something like this, I think. So we have 1, 2, 3, but this one, of course, closed inside my, so to speak, fair value gap. I didn't notice until after it moved down. It tested it, moved down, and I entered. And then it retested it, and I was like, oh shit, and I noticed that this fair value gap was not correct. So I make it correct, and I see, shit, I entered too early. Retests, there's a lot of shit. Eventually, it engulfs here. So I was like, okay, safe, safe. No, not safe. Also, we had a fucking doji. So if we would have waited for the actual engulfing that would happen right here, I wouldn't have entered because there's a doji. But I did. I hoped for good stuff. We move down, and we fucking go straight to our, I think this was a 3-point stop loss. Pretty tight because I was not completely certain. Pretty bad trade, pretty bad trade. Well, lesson learned. Hopped off the charts afterwards. Then we go New York session. Nothing working. I didn't even notice that price was choppy because I was in high frame. I was in high time frames still, and stuff was moving. I didn't even pay attention to the bid and ask price, which is why I didn't even notice that where nothing was moving. So I drew out the 15-minute zone right here. Midline, beautiful. This was looking really good. Then I drew out the 5-minute zone right above. So that was also pretty good. Confident setup that if we break outside our 5 minutes to the downside, we're going to have a downtrend because the midline of the 50-minute will also be broken. So let's go over the market. Let's go over what happened. So we break outside our thing. Right here we have a doji. And then we could call this a fair value. Let's just draw it out. I would not, you should not use this, but I'm gonna draw it out anyway. It eventually gets invalidated, excuse me. So we break out, boom. We have another fair value gap right here. This one is maybe a little bit better, boom. And then that's it. We have no retest. We retest here, but we don't engulf. We go back into our zone. We make a new fair value gap right here, but again, doji, doji, doji. Let's say we take this one right here. We retest, boom. We engulf right here. Let's say we enter a short right here. Short stop loss is basically above. TP would be right about here. So that would have worked. All right, so that would be it. And then obviously we had a bunch of news right here at 8. Whole lot of fucking movement. What is this? This is a move of 30 points in a minute. 30 fucking points in a minute. Ain't that crazy? All right. So that would be it for today's trades. We lost 85 bucks. Also, we did not trade New York session because of a software issue. So tomorrow we'll be back, and tomorrow I assume there will be a lot of certainty in the market because first of all, the news dropped today. I saw a whole lot of shit about the dollar being weak on the news just now, so I'm pretty sure our bias will be clear. And it might be a downtrend if we're being honest. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully London session will be interesting. Yes. Yeah, because for now it was been 3 days in a row. It was pretty boring. No, Monday was actually good. Yeah, doesn't matter. I'll see you guys tomorrow.